Welcome back to the Tu-Vie podcast, your TV movie entertainment needs podcast. I am your host, James. Sitting across from me, as always, is Colin. How you doing, bud?
Pretty good this morning.
Good. Yeah, I slept in good. Got a lot of good sleep. Cameron's
I can't see,
dude.
This is a weird.
Hold on. You know, Colin. Before we okay, there's Cameron. Say hi, Cameron.
Or just
here it is. Yeah, change the view so you can see all three of us.
Okay, yeah, no,
there you go. We had that. I forgot to do that before we started. Cameron, you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Yeah, okay. Just getting all that inner anxiety out.
Yeah.
More anxiety than you ever felt from a Bong Joon Ho movie, man. I forgot how anxious these movies. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ahead of myself. We're okay. Two of their writers. Hold on, I forgot the whole thing. Let's get into it. Off to a solid start. Continue with our writer's strike thing. Even as we get close to the end of the deal, which we're going to cover in a little bit, we're going to be doing this writer filmography and everything in a different way as the once the strikes are over and everything. But this week, as we said last week, is Bong Joon Ho, a very well known director, and I think a very underappreciated one for sure. How much of the movies did you guys get? Because he has quite a bit, but the ones that like he wrote, direct, all those. How much did you guys get?
He did Train to Busan, right?
No.
Oh.
All right, then I only did one.
Okay. So out of 16 or 15 current 16 current writer credits, he has 15 directorial credits. So pretty much everything he's written has been directed.
Right. Okay, hold on. I'm random as but did he do any like literary work, like comic book work? I feel like I saw something somewhere around like that. He
does have an animated project coming to something.
What I was thinking of, and let's not say anything more than that.
No, I think
Snowpiercer is based on a comic.
Snowpiercer, he did Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer is based on a comic?
That was
Snowpiercer is based on a comic.
That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Really? I would have never guessed. I also just found out recently that The Kingsman was based on a comic book.
Yeah.
Written by Mark Millar. Yeah.
Millar?
Oh, Mark Millar.
I know. Mark. Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's the really writer.
Wow.
He's the writer who did Marvel Comics' Civil War, like these graphic novel Civil War series. And he also did the Ultimates and not anything related to Bong Joon Ho.
Well, I know. Yeah, I get that. But I just didn't know that Snowpiercer nor Kingsman was based on that. But yeah, crazy good director, crazy amazing writer. First off, I was finishing Okja this morning. I watched it last night, finished it. It is very different than what he has done before, but it's only because it's like a different tone. I'd say it's like funnier, like it's more of like a light-hearted journey.
It's
silly. There's the word. It's very fun, super emotional, but I like doing this with all the writers and everything. What is the known for top four? So we're going to kick it off with Colin. Top four known for.
Parasite.
That's one of them. Okay.
Snowpiercer.
Okay.
Memories of a Murder. I feel like it is on that list. You're giving me 4. But like I don't know much more about Bong. I could not do my homework this week, unfortunately.
Okay. So you're leaving that one up with to be continued. All right, Cameron.
Parasite, Snowpiercer, Okja, Host.
Cameron was close. 3 out of 4. Okja, and then it went Mother in 2007, which was a very. I didn't get to watch that one, nor did I get a chance to watch Making of a Murder.
Wait, which one was Mother?
Did you know that, Cameron?
Mother is like the one movie of his I haven't seen.
It's a mother desperately searches for the killer who framed her son for a girl's horrific murder.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty cool.
That is a sick concept, but didn't get a chance to do it.
Yeah.
Couldn't really pay for the movies I wanted to watch. You what?
We're all slacking on our homework.
Well, it was more like we were all pretty busy this week, but also I don't want to like rent because I can't afford to rent movies I really wanted to see. Like, I'm really watching it, so I couldn't.
Are other ways to watch movies.
I get that, and like I said, was busy, but I also wanted to rewatch Snowpiercer, Parasite, and watch Okja. This week as much as I could. I didn't realize how great Snowpiercer was. Like I knew it was great. I just didn't realize like
really
how
good.
great it was. Like it was really good.
You heard it was great, but you didn't know it was great.
Well, like I watched it when I think it was either COVID or I was like sick right before COVID. And I watched it. Super, super, super good. But I think as I was like in like a funk headspace, I really wasn't paying attention all that well. That stuff's so good. It was a really good. And like I posted in our group chat, I think it's Chris Evans' either best performance or like second best performance easily.
I don't know. Are we all forgetting about Scott Pilgrim?
Well, that's
Hey,
like his Mount Rushmore.
he seems nice.
Yeah, Cameron put a really good Mount Rushmore. It was Scott Pilgrim, Snowpiercer,
Winter Soldier, Knives Out.
Winter Soldier, Knives Out. Yes. Okay.
Captain America. What do you? Winter
Yeah.
Soldier.
Yeah, his like best movies.
Oh, I thought you were talking about characters.
No,
My
well,
fault.
okay.
My
I
fault.
mean, if you want to do that, I think the order is still the same. Not like 1, 2, 3, but just of that.
I was confused. I am.
You know what a Mount Rushmore is, right? It's like when
No, I
like
know about what a Mount
okay.
Rushmore. Like I have my Mount Rushmore of superheroes is Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, and the other one is out for debate.
It's just the mountain.
It's just blank.
It's just a blank mountain.
Like tape around it, like in
It's just a big thing, like a big wooden board that says "figuring it out." That's what your Mount Rushmore is. Sweet.
Currently,
It's up to your. It's a thin thing of like marble, and it's like you decide. It's like the
like
last bit of a epic rap battles.
Tarp over it.
like when Disneyland's going through renovations, is like fixing the magic, and it's like a really crappy tarp that looks like the ride. Like
Fixing the magic behind the other door is just a bunch of overwork. We're smoking cigarette, playing poker behind it. It's like,
yeah, that's Disney for sure. We've seen the behind the scenes. Absolutely. Did you guys watch the Snowpiercer TV series?
I watched a couple episodes back when it started, and then I gave up.
Okay, so you started and gave up, Colin?
I knew, like, when he said that triggered, like, I remember of a series, but was it animated?
No, it was
it was actually a real series.
Yeah, it's like 30 episodes. I want to say 2 seasons.
Oh man, they could have totally gotten away with
4. Like, hold on, no way. It's 3 seasons, 2020 to 2023 episodes. Oh wow, I think there is 4 seasons. No, there was a 4th season. Not really happening. It's seasons 1 through 3. Oh,
and this is still all on a train.
It is. I think it's a different train though.
Wow.
Right.
I don't remember how it was framed. I think it was more of a direct adaptation of the comic.
Oh, hold on. 7 years after the world has become frozen wasteland, the remnants of human. Oh, well, that's the movie. So I guess the comic.
You had Daveed Diggs, Jennifer Connelly, Sean Bean.
Sean Bean, really?
Yeah.
That is a cast.
Had a bunch of. Yeah, wow. Mike O'Malley. I just thought that's a cool name for someone.
Yeah.
I don't know who actually that guy is, but still, yeah, I didn't realize that the Snowpiercer was just based on the I thought that was like a continuation from the movie.
Yeah. Well, kind of hard to do that.
I know, because that's where I was lost. I'm like, well, spoiler warning for everything we're talking about in these movies. The train explodes, and it's just the 2 kids that survive. Which also,
who knows how long they'll survive
with the polar bear in front of them too. I think that maybe lasted 5 seconds. A polar bear is aggressive, man. You seen that video? Or the polar just like attacking that seal?
No.
Dude, you remember that Pete Holmes joke, James, of like, if a lion swipes at you, it's just you're gonna be looking at your guts like, a film reel just like unraveling.
I guess I don't remember that, but
I only wanted to make you laugh. I'm glad you take it.
Well, yeah, I don't remember that joke at all. Yeah, I don't know how that would work, but
I want to look like an idiot.
Do you know me by now? I never cut out the things you say. I just bleep them. For the Snowpiercer movie, there is something I do want to ask you guys. Do you buy the Willy Wonka sequel theory thingy? Do you guys buy that?
I want to.
It's very fun, but no.
Yeah, I mean,
come on. It's so good. I want to believe it. Like, I know it, but it's one of those theories that's like, once you hear it, like, it's so much. It's like Blair Witch, when that theory of like there was really no witch. It was the friends that were coming together to kill blah blah blah. And I'm like, whoa. And it's just like this psychological like thrill. but that's a different movie.
I never saw Blair Witch, so I don't know exactly what that is meaning.
I
But
was
yeah,
mostly talking to Cameron. It was unspoken.
Yeah.
I
I know
sorry,
what
Jeff.
you.
just wanted to feel included on the show. You know?
Oh, we're excluding you. It's our podcast now.
Yeah, it's usually how it goes. But
Take it
you're
for the
right.
stream.
Yeah, it's mutiny of the podcast. You kick me out, you get the host rights, and just get out.
It's
Nice.
it's a
Tu-Vie strike.
You guys are. So there's the word. Yeah, I don't think
That is
strike.
sensitive.
What?
I'm gonna usurp.
Is that sensitive to
No.
say strike right now with
No.
what we're doing?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
unless you were making
I guess
fun
now
of it.
that I'm drawing more attention to it, it probably
Just stop talking. Just let it go.
Yeah, I take it back.
But yeah, it's going back to what you're saying. And once you find out, it is kind of hard to ignore it. The entire time I watch this movie, I'm like, oh, this is very Willy Wonka. Because then
It does kind of have that tone.
it does. And if you think that Wilford is Charlie just changing his name and keeping the W from Willy Wonka.
It definitely does have like that like corporate magic kind of thing going on where corporation and then they're doing a bunch of weird
lower part of that sentence is it's just, yeah, that's not even weird is an understatement. And for those who may not know about the Willy Wonka theory, it's that Charlie Bucket, the kid that got the factory, somehow drove it into the ground, tried making new things and polluted the whole world, then tried to save the world, build the train, put everybody on there like the movie. And then Chris Evans's character, as he goes one by one to the train carts, people get, and he's the last one. And then you find out like they're trying to do it to have a controlled environment, like it's wild, the actual like reasoning behind all the killings and placements and everything. It was shocking. Still, I've seen the movie I think now 3 times. It's still so shocking to find out that the protein packs are made of the cockroaches, which was nasty. It was great. And Tilda Swinton, that's her 3rd or 2nd Bong Joon Ho movie. Second
or
one.
no, it was her first, and then she did Okja.
Yeah, but not like not in order. But she's done 2 of them. But she's so good no matter what she's in. I love Tilda, and I love that fake teeth they give her. What was that?
Hopefully, she'll be a Mickey 17.
Maybe. I like her. I like Tilda. She's literally she's a chameleon of actresses.
Oh, 100%.
I think if she would just go like this against some like wall and like be painted as the wallpaper, she would get nominated for an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress because she's fantastic.
She's also great in comedy as well. Have you guys seen the movie The Dead Don't Die?
Oh, I've been wanting to see that one, man.
Tilda in that movie is amazing.
That's the one with Bill Murray, Adam Driver, and it came out summer of 2020, I think.
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah,
2018. Why am I asking you? You're the guy that knows all the release dates. Yeah.
I bet money on it.
You're the guy that knows the release date. Why am I even questioning? Hold on. The Dead Don't Die. Hold on. I got it.
Okay. Well, all right. What am I?
2019. We got a good even number there. Okay. Yeah.
But I knew it wasn't 2020 because there was kind of a thing going on.
You're right. Sorry. But she was the one with the samurai sword, right?
Yeah. She worked at a morgue and she would practice her makeup on the dead corpses. And then the one time that the zombies are coming up, like the eyes are coming open and she's just repeatedly shutting them. And she turns over to the next one she's working on and she sees that their eyes are open. He's like, "Are you guys messing with me?" And then that's when zombies come out. It's supposed to be a Scottish accent. I don't know.
I thought she did. I heard the trailer. She had like some kind of twang that was from the Scots land, and I didn't look. I didn't get a chance to watch it.
I forget who out of the cast, but they had like the hots for Tilda Swinton when she like just rushed outside to the zombies and started slicing them up.
Was it Steve Buscemi or Danny Glover?
I do not remember. I didn't finish that movie.
No. Well, I didn't hear a lot of positive things though. That was a sad thing.
I heard it was okay from what I was watching, but it's definitely the flow is weird.
Well, I mean, I'm still going to give it a watch. It's on my list. I got to finish. I mean, I just want to watch that movie because it looks funny. Oh, sorry. In the trailer, that thing with the eyeballs, it keeps popping up. That I'm on IMDb and I'm looking at the stuff. So that scene you just were describing is in the trailer.
Yeah.
That's cool. Anything else you guys want to add about Bong Joon Ho? Because I think
Parasite is like amazing.
Oh, I
Let's
forgot
talk
about
about Parasite.
yeah. Sorry, I forgot about Parasite. I thought we got to Parasite. Yes, that that was on the next list. Parasite, stupid good.
Yeah.
Stupid
The
good.
last good thing that happened before the pandemic hit was it winning Best Picture.
That was before.
It was like right before. It was like at the beginning of March.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys
Really?
remember when Bond, like, he was accepting the award,
Yeah, the
and
best
then
Oscar speech ever.
yeah, and then like he called out, not called out, but like he called out Martin Scorsese, just said that he was an inspiration, and you saw Martin in the crowd. That always makes me
Oh,
happy.
that is not what I was thinking. I thought he was gonna say like, "I'm getting very drunk tonight." That was his.
That was the same speech. He ended it with that.
Oh, that's what he ended with. Okay, love that one. But yeah,
Yeah.
both were great points.
And
What a man though.
he's so cool. Like I feel like if you were to hang out with him, he just like have you guys would like slowly just like he seemed like one of those guys you'd love to hang out with
Yeah.
outside of.
Yeah, get a beer with for sure. And I love that recently, like last week, he was talking about how I think it was like North America, us, America, has to just get over the fact that some movies have subtitles in them and just enjoy the fact that it's a movie and
I
just
already put on subtitles. I don't know what everyone's problem is.
Making them kiss.
Oh, it's adorable.
he's
It's funny because
got a
like
good, he's a lot of playful energy there. Yeah.
yeah.
And I know that you have, hold on, turn down your brightness. I can't see how, I think I'll just throw that image up if I Google it. No.
Nope, that's just your settings.
Yeah, that's a cool guy. I would love to see him in a new version of Reservoir Dogs. That he looks
What?
good. I'm just saying he looks good in a suit, Cameron.
You know, what'd be really meta is that like the entire cast of the reboot of Reservoir Dogs are other Hollywood directors.
Mm.
So you have Zack Snyder, Martin Scorsese,
Snyder
Quentin
dies off screen. He's the guy that dies in the middle. Like he's at the dinner scene, but he does
I
not.
picked Zack Snyder, Cameron, because I wanted him to be the guy to get tortured for you.
Ooh, you make a
Is
good
it
point.
sad that I also thought it was the guy with the ear? I was thinking like, oh, he's just stuck in the middle with me. It's just he's just in the chair. That's what I was thinking you were gonna go with, and I was
Dude,
spot on.
Michael Bay's the guy that's torturing him.
God. But yeah, I think Parasite in general is just like such a masterfully like constructed movie. Just from like a script writing standpoint, every shot feels so precise.
Yeah, nothing
like,
feels wasted.
Yeah,
in that movie.
and man, the set of the house which you have behind you is just like,
Yes, it's the kitchen.
I feel like I know the exact layout of that house, like every inch of it. And it's just like, man, what a crazy structure for a movie to be this like kind of like comedy satire for the first half,
Yeah.
and then just take a hard turn into thriller for the second half.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen the movie 5 times and I don't not still get freaked out when the guy from under the stairs is like,
Yeah.
I never still, I watched that scene in the middle of the day and felt uncomfortable. Like why did he have to do that?
It's the scariest shot.
It's
like,
there was a thing on Twitter.
Like a single shot that is scary as hell. It's that one.
Yeah. There was a thing on Twitter. It was like post a clip from a movie that's like scary that wasn't supposed to be in a scary movie or something like that. And it was like 100 times was just that frame of his eyeball going Kilroy.
The only time a child's fears are actually justified, where you're like, I would be too. I would be catatonic too if that happens.
Send him into a seizure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. But yeah, you're right. Parasite's a fantastic movie. And I like
singular shot that has scared me like that is, I don't know if y'all have seen Hereditary.
No.
Yeah.
But there's this scene where like the son is waking up in his room at like midnight and it's like super dark. And I remember watching it and like you could hear in the theater people just like gasping, but all like as your eyes adjust to the darkness, you can see in like the top corner of her room.
That corner, right? Yeah. Like, yeah.
It's just like, yeah, it's like,
So
That's
yeah,
sick. That's actually
yeah.
super cool.
Yeah. So those
I'm
are
never
the, like,
watching the movie, but that sounds cool.
we're gonna watch it.
No, we're not.
But like that, yeah, we are.
Ari
So
Aster.
that
Is that
yeah.
the main director? Let's talk
James, are
about
you
Bo
really
as a
not gonna do
I'll tell
this?
you right now.
Are you not
No.
gonna allow Ari Aster's filmography to be on the Tu-Vie podcast? Is that an actual like? Is that a direct?
I'm not saying it, I'm not saying he's not
on-
allowed. I'm just saying that's not the director for next week. And also, I just won't be present for that conversation because I can only attribute to one movie. So that's it. I'll let you guys go off on the other two. I will only be present for the one.
You heard it here, folks. James said he's a.
Well, not exactly, but
Yeah.
No,
I
I
know,
think
I
that
know,
was
where
his
I
exact.
know where I stand.
You just don't like art. You don't like art.
He doesn't stand by writers.
Whoa!
Oh,
don't
yeah, he
don't be
doesn't.
saying, don't be putting words in my mouth now.
You
I
know,
didn't say
Ari
nothing
Aster
like
is
that.
a working writer in the industry that's fighting for everybody else's rights. You know that, right?
Colin,
you're
last
not
week you
gonna-
scabbed. You were
Yeah, I
like,
did.
well, and then you were talking about support. You're like, I don't know. Shouldn't he really be out there? I'm glad they cut the trees. I heard you say that.
Did I say that?
No. I could have kept going.
I'm
I
trying
wanted to
remember
gaslight
last
you
week.
so
I was
bad.
really gone. I was somewhere else.
I wanted to gaslight. I wanted to continue so bad. I needed to stop so no one actually thinks you actually scabbed. Colin was just not paying
Why don't
attention
we
and
meet
tried
in the
joining the
middle?
conversation.
We'll meet in the middle, and we're all pieces of shit.
Agreed.
I'm fine with that one.
Yeah.
But like you said, Parasite is a really good movie. I think I like when movies start the same way, like a similar shot that how it ends. Like the way it ends is the same way it started with, like similar shots. I love that.
And by the way, so the ending of the movie, do you guys know how long it would take for the son to be able to actually buy the house?
Are you talking like years or like
Probably a good decade.
I'm gonna say 44 years.
Somebody did the math that if he like from like because like he's a felon and like he'd only be able to work certain jobs, it would take him.
I love people so much. I love that they put in this much.
Hold on. In the courtroom, they
Fine.
got it as a misdemeanor, right? No, they got a probation.
Yeah.
What's the answer, Cameron?
450 something years.
And that's why these rich pricks, like they're, oh my God, that is so sad. That is so sad.
Damn.
Oh,
And it was
God.
like what, 20 years in the movie?
So do you guys
No,
think
it wasn't.
How long was it in the movie?
It didn't happen. It was like
Coda.
fantasy.
Wait, what?
You guys keep on doing your
That's
thing.
what it was. Like that last, like there's the shot of him greeting his
I
dad.
thought it was showing that it did happen. Then it's going back to when he's a kid. He's like, all right, let's get started. Like,
and then he has that shot back in the apartment, and it's just like, oh, it didn't happen.
oh, I thought it was like it's showing that it did happen.
No, man.
And also, quick thing, why did the dad, the main guy that the guy like that who's making a murder, can't remember his name for the life of me, killed Mr. Park after he tried
That's
getting
easy.
because it was
he did the
because he was smelling the dude, right?
Yeah.
sick of his
Because even when he's helping, even when the dad is helping, like the guy that smelled, like he's still being treated like a piece of shit. Like this is like a metaphor of like
Okay, that's what I thought.
these guys think that like, you know, these poor people, well, not poor, like under, like people who are in a tough spot. People who are, I don't want to say poor like I'm being disrespectful.
Well, in the movie, it's directed as that. I know your values don't do that, but in the movie it is.
For me, I'm oversensitive. I just don't want people to get the wrong idea because I have my tone sometimes. Like
No, and again, you're a scab, so I mean, your values really shift.
All right.
Continue, Colin. We all know you're not dissing poor people.
So I know I'm going with a bit.
I know.
Right.
Just
tennis. So like anyway, I like, you know, I would have stabbed him too. I'm like, dude, I just helped your family, man. Like, and it's just
didn't even take a second.
Yeah,
I wouldn't either, man. I really wouldn't. And plus, they were already like things have gotten so far off the rails that like you know,
Might as well.
am I a monster? Am I an asshole here for this one? I
No,
was
it's like, well,
I
like
was
I
like,
think the
yeah,
point of it is like you're
I see
supposed
you.
to like no, I think the point of it is you're supposed to like be like, yeah, get that man. And then you're kind of like, well, like now what? Because then he had to go into hiding. He's now going to be living in the house and everything.
He dies.
He
And
died.
he dies there alone. Unless, wait, hold on. I know that like that guy, the creepy shadow man, with the big old eyes. I don't know his name.
The Baba
Uh,
Yaga.
yeah, Baba Yaga. He left though, like he left the basement quite often. That's why, like,
Oh
when the
yeah.
got scared, so like he went there for the refrigerator. So like,
Either
are
way,
is people still living in that house? So that if people are still
by the
living in
end,
that house,
by
then
the
he
end,
can like,
like he's binocularing, and there's a new family living there.
Yeah. And he's still sending the messages through the lights.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay, real quickly, I just want to ask you guys this. What's your interpretation on the ending? Like, do you think that was a fan? I feel like you guys already answered, but
We
like,
actually literally just did this. You were
oh, you
stepping away
did?
for your dog. We thought maybe you heard us.
Oh, no, I was trying to
Oh.
control him because he was
Oh.
freaking out.
No, you're good, Cameron. Apparently, the answer is plain and simple. Apparently, Cameron, go to a.
No, yeah, it's complete fantasy. There's no way he could have ever bought the house.
Yeah.
I mean, after what,
Is that
444 years?
Yeah, like he
well?
will
I mean,
die.
actually, he was also a hustler. Let's not forget that. Hold on. I'm playing devil's advocate just for the sake of conversation. Just work with me.
I
Work with
got a
me.
brain injury now.
Work with me. So if that family could have already gotten the house, because that, like, you have to have a job to afford that house. There's not that many jobs out there, but also we've seen people get away with some crazy shit. The Jordan Belforts, the Daniel Lucos. So like, and the kids was set up that, like, their family were hustlers. So he probably, it's like, that little detail, it's open. There's room left to open and be like, maybe that actually is real, or it could be. But that's me optimistically
No,
looking at.
I played Mr. Optimistic too, and I really thought like, oh wow, he did it. Nope, Cameron.
That's you with Taika when you're watching Thor 2. Like, he did it.
No, not Thor 2, Thor 4.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sorry
no,
about that.
don't do
I
that to me.
forget. I
Don't
forget.
don't 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 have me. Don't say that I showed support for Thor: The Dark World because that's a fat lie.
I'd rather you show support for Thor: The Dark World, but we're not going to say that anything
I'd
like that.
rather just not because that movie sucks.
Yeah.
Do you like that movie, Cameron?
Thor: The Dark World?
Yeah.
No, okay, Cameron. Between Thor:
Oh,
The Dark World and Thor: Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder.
suck it.
You guys are insane.
Oh hell, hold on, Cameron. Zack Snyder or Going to Bed?
Oh god, now you guys are mean.
What was your answer?
Bed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I thought Cameron was gonna take it up a notch. Kill myself.
Sleep forever. But yeah, also I do want to talk about Okja Wildcast. It has oh man, I had it open.
Or no, Jake Gyllenhaal's a weirdo in that.
Did you see my post in our group chat last night?
No.
I posted a photo of Jake Gyllenhaal in the movie. It's where he's wearing like the yellow yeah, he's like the yellow shirt and everything and socks to his knees. I'm like, this is just the next outfit for the next 10 years. And I loved it. He was also talking hella weird the entire movie.
Yeah.
But
it's a good movie. It's weird though.
It's very weird. Very good though. What are you saying?
You guys continue talking. I'm turning up the volume. You guys continue talking.
Okay. But yeah, like you said, Paul
Dog
Dano.
emergency.
Okay, Paul Dano, Jake Gyllenhaal, Giancarlo Esposito was a fun cameo in that movie. Tilda Swinton again. I know his name. Ah, shoot.
Queen.
What was it?
She's a queen.
No. Yeah, you're right.
Tilda Swinton?
No, you're right. No, you're right. I'm just trying to think of the guy's name. Glenn from The Walking Dead.
Oh, Stephen Yeun?
Yeah, Stephen Yeun. Yeah, he was a cameo in there, and then I think it was like Lily James, I think.
Was Lily James in that?
I don't hold on. I get it confused. It looks like the girl from the movie Nerve. Lily Collins. I'm sorry. I get those mixed up. Lily Collins. And freaking Roderick made a cameo too.
Whoa, Roderick's in that movie?
Roderick's in Okja. So it goes Okja and then Oppenheimer for I think his best surprise roles.
I really care about Tu-Vie. I was really busy this week. I feel like a dick. Oh God, Roderick made a cameo.
Yeah, it was a fun cameo. I thought it was a very unique one. But that I think he's got a stellar filmography, a fantastic writer, like you said, doesn't really have anything that goes to waste.
So excited for his next movie. Oh my God.
And I'm very curious for his animated project because I'm very confident in what he's going to be doing will translate well to animation because I think he's just freaking genius. And I don't know, I feel like people need to get over the subtitle thing.
Oh yeah, that's a dumb reason to not watch a movie.
Yeah,
there's a lot more people that actually don't give a shit about the subtitles than people let on. Like how many? Like let's all be real here. How many of people our age just leave the subtitles on in the background or whatever?
Yeah,
I do.
Quite a bit.
It's not great.
I'm sorry.
This audio mixing makes dialogue hard to hear sometimes. I just always keep subtitles on just to be safe.
Well, if we're watching a Christopher Nolan movie, maybe.
I'm not gonna lie. When I got Across the Spider-Verse on digital, I went back to the Hobie scenes and put on the subtitles.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, I love my guy Hobie. Which okay, I gotta talk about this later.
You're gonna talk about the hot toy?
I'm gonna talk about the hot toy a little bit. But Bong Joon Ho is a fantastic director, and if you're ignoring the movies that have subtitles in them because they have subtitles, I'm just gonna throw up this meme. I'll put it on the audio, and I posted it in the chat. I'll post it again. But just he's been in the news. He was like, "Get over it. It's subtitles. It's not gonna make or break the movie." It's my favorite meme right now, so I wanted to throw it out there. But it's great movies, and you're missing out.
I'll send an even better meme in response to people who don't do subtitles.
Okay, I'll put it here as well. Oh, I'm not putting that. Never mind. I'm not putting that there.
Why not?
I just don't. Is that from Baldur's Gate?
Yes.
That's an actual thing from Baldur's Gate?
No, not the word.
Okay.
James, I feel like when you send me these memes, it's like my dad trying to connect with me. It's Facebook.
Hey man, that actually stung.
Hey, what's that thing you said about Cameron, Zack Snyder, or sleep?
Yeah.
Dumb bitch.
Well, damn.
Cameron's meme is actually more appropriate now.
Shut up. All right.
God, I'm fired next week, folks.
Yeah. Well, we're not talking about Zack Snyder for a lot longer now because of that comment.
Now that stinks.
Yeah, shut up. 2023, I think, is becoming the year of steelbooks because I don't know if you saw in the group chat, I posted the Loki and Prey as well as the new Batman versus Superman steelbook, which I don't have money for and I can't buy them, but I want to get those things so badly.
Cameron wants to get it, don't you?
The Batman versus Superman?
The Loki and Prey one? Yeah, for sure.
Why not Batman versus Superman? It may not be a great movie, but you cannot deny that is a sick looking steelbook.
No.
You don't think that steelbook looks kind of cool?
It reminds me of this movie. It's a not good one though.
You're telling me the movie that you're buying reminds you of that movie?
Yeah.
Shocker, how that works.
I think I'd want it.
Okay, but the Prey and Loki one looks stupid good. The WandaVision
one looks really great.
Not Loki.
I think I have more of an attachment to Prey because I've been waiting for that to get off of Hulu, so I can just buy it.
That's a rad movie. Stupid good. What was that, Karen?
Prey is very good.
Did I ever tell the story about like my stepdad? Like my stepdad's brother, he was the guy. Like he was the art director for the end credits of Prey. Like he's credited in the movie. And you got to see it early and meet the cast, or some of the cast. It was pretty cool. That's it. What's up?
He met the Predator.
He didn't meet a Predator.
No, the Predator went on the red carpet, wore a suit and everything. That's how I think.
No, I don't. He was there. Too far? Yeah, too far.
Yeah, I just a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, even for you, Colin, that is a
You should probably just
that is
leave.
I'm 100% bleeping that
What,
one.
you close to the guy?
No.
You know him?
No, thank God.
All right.
Thank God I
chill
don't.
out.
Thank God I do not. But what I mean by Year of the Steelbooks is that we've had all three of us have bought a new Steelbook of some sort. Cameron got the Criterion Collection for Parasite, so that's out of the way. But I bought this year so far Guardians 3, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Ninja Turtles, and there was a third one I got. I can't remember right now. Of Steelbooks. And they're all great besides Spider-Man, because that one was just a cop-out. Not gonna lie.
It's kind of sad that the last Steel book I ever got was the 2014's Michael Bay produced Ninja Turtles.
That he did. He bought that. But the only hold on.
It was for Christmas. It was the last one I got.
It was a gift.
It was well, the gift is loose, you know,
Well,
because when you unwrap it, you don't think, what a great gift.
A burden is definitely a correct choice of words. But what I think what was cool about it, what's redeemable, is that they had bandanas of all 4 Ninja Turtles you could wear.
But they weren't that good because they weren't 4 different bandanas. There were 2 different bandanas, but the 2-sided. One side red, one side would be blue.
The Party City level of production is disgusting.
And what really sucks is that they're folded, so forever you're gonna see those lines of those creases of those folds. They're not really good. They're like
okay. So that went as good as Michael Bay movies go, both production outside and inside the movie.
You know what really sucks is that the turtles in those movies, like whoever Michael Bay works with, like those CGI artists, they're amazing. And like those turtles,
CGI,
the turtles in those movies look great, but everything else.
Well, hold on. Cameron's shocked about that statement. I think the CGI held up pretty well.
No, okay. All right, Cameron. On a technical level.
Yeah, we're not saying the design is cool. The CGI on it, Cameron.
Like when you like where my face is, and think of the turtle in that movie. There's pores and everything look great. Like it's shocking. I'm just mean everything else is not.
Like the from a technical aspect, an achievement for sure. But also, I want to scream and cry whenever I see them and vomit.
When Mikey takes off, he's like,
when he took off his headband, scared the hell out of me.
It off. You're like telling it, like, put it back on.
Yeah, that was not.
You guys ever see those honest trailers of like the Ninja Turtle movies, and the honest trailer guy cut to the part where like, look at these monsters, and Mike's like, we're not monsters, and then he's like, no, Mikey, you guys are monsters.
Yeah, honest trailers guys, those guys rule. I've been rewatching a lot of movie fights on their page. I miss it.
Movie.
I mean, I understand why they took a break and everything. There was a big thing that happened, but
Andy Signor sucks.
Yeah, that's everyone else. Fantastic. Dan Merle, Coy Jandreau, freaking everybody else was great.
Greg Alba.
Hal Rudnick. He was on America's Got Talent. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, Hal Rudnick from the Screen Junkies. He went on America's Got Talent, and there's one episode where he's like kickstarting this website he started, and all he did is that he went on stage. He went under like a fake name too, like Brian Alistair or whatever, and then he just goes up. He goes, "What's up, AGT? Make some noise!" and then holds the mic. That's all he did. He made it to like 3 rounds. Like he made it kind of far.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when he harassed Shia LaBeouf? Wasn't that weird?
Hal Rudnick?
Yeah.
When did that
Wait,
happen?
hold on. I think was it that like 24-hour live stream like camera thing? Yeah, that was.
I don't remember that.
Legendary. James, that
There
is
was like
a arc of a tale.
It was what?
It's all right. So it was a dent arc. So Cameron, you actually would know a little more about this. I just know the surface level stuff. You go into detail.
So basically, Shia LaBeouf was doing this like art thing where he would sit in a room with a paper bag over his head that says, "I am not famous anymore." Oh. And there would be people lined up for hours to walk into the room and say whatever they want to him, and he would not react at all.
Wow.
So Hal Rudnick in the Screen Junkie show shows up, and then he just like walks in there and just gets really mean to him for like no reason. It's very weird. It's a weird video. And then yeah, he's like
Okay.
transgenders is shit in your shit. It's like it's weird.
Wow.
I thought you were talking about that flag that, like, they Cameron, like, just let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Like, where, like,
Oh,
so
I know what you're talking about.
it was
The
the frog, like Pepe the Frog thing or something.
that
Something like
that is a
that.
different saga.
Okay. I thought you were referring to that one. I was like, dude, that is a long story.
Yeah, shout out internet historian. Those videos are
I gotta watch
good.
that video then. Well,
I'll send it to you. I know what that is.
I don't know. I guess I don't know much about them, but I just missed the movie fights idea. So I guess that's what I'm rewatching it for.
Well, the movie fight, like their drunk movie fights are legendary.
Those were funny.
I don't know. There was one guy who comes up on there. He was the main reason I was watching. He was so funny when he was arguing.
Was he wearing a suit?
He was wearing he was
Is he the guy that was like, he had like kind of like a beard?
He also was super self-deprecating.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was actually part of their drinking rules, that if he self-deprecates, they had to take a shot.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah, dude, he was
wasted by the
so
second round.
funny.
Yeah, so funny.
They were different people by the end of that video.
Oh yeah, none of them drove home, which was, I think, a great thing. But
I think none of them left the room. I think they passed out on that table.
I think they did. So to continue with the WGA updates, we're gonna take some time on this. We're so close to a deal. Like, they're meeting today. So today is Saturday, September 23rd. They met Thursday all the way through, Thursday, and then Friday again, and they're meeting again today.
Keep meeting. That's great.
They keep meeting, which is consistently now 3 days. Never has happened in the 148 days they've been striking as of this day. That is a very long time. And by this episode, when it comes out, it will be 152. Hopefully not by then, because I hope by then, when this comes out, it will be over. Because hopefully it can end either as soon as, if the deal goes through today, or Monday.
Do you think Keanu Reeves is a part of those strikes, or do you think he's just so centered and mellow that, like, he disconnected and he's just doing his own thing?
No, I think he's killing Hollywood executives as we speak.
Not John Wick, not John Wick style, Berserker style.
He actually walked in. He's showing me severed head. That's awesome, man.
Damn. Zaslav? Where's he at?
You got a ball to play soccer with now.
Got to go get him.
Gotcha. So he went all the way. He walked from Hollywood to where you're at, which is not a short walk.
I put the hit out.
$6 and a Big Mac.
Oh, yeah. We can't use this episode anymore.
Huh?
We can't use this episode anymore. This is evidence.
They can't catch me.
I'll blur the name. They can't catch us. I'll blur the name. But they said that it is great progress, very encouraging. Just I don't know. There's not much else I can actually say, because they didn't release a lot of stuff other than just updates on how the progress was going. But I think we all agree this shouldn't have happened in the first place. The strikes, the need for it is important, but I don't think the studio should have been so stubborn that they had to strike.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit ignorant with the strikes. Cameron has actually been me and James's lifeline, go-to of what's going on. Do you know what triggered, what was the straw that broke the camel's back for people to start striking?
Basically, as far as the writer's strike goes, it was
Bless you.
Oh, take your time.
Of course, residuals. Especially for streaming services, they aren't very clear about that.
Oh, I saw that about Aaron Paul. He was talking about that, about how Breaking Bad, when it went on Netflix, it became bigger, but he didn't receive anything from it.
I can't imagine what the guys from Suits are going through right now.
Yeah, Jesus. And then writers' rooms, they want to create a mandatory minimum of writers in a room, because it's just they're doing some corner cost cutting stuff that's costing people jobs, and mini rooms are what they're called. And then AI, They want to get rid of AI in every aspect. AI is a plague.
Well, their goal isn't to like get rid of it, like erase AI completely, just away
like
from the
away
filmmaking.
from the arts. Like you can't
Yeah.
erase AI, but like
Yeah.
they don't want it to replace a writer.
Yeah, like disassociate it from their positions.
Yeah.
You know, that suck a lot, man.
So
You would hate to be the guy that came in with, you put your heart and soul into it, and an algorithm came up with that with 0.3 seconds of an entire arc. That is
because like AI doesn't make good stuff.
No.
Like
there's actually some AI like that actually it turned out to be amazing. There was this great Killers and My Chemical Romance mashup where they had this AI combine the two songs together. And that stuff right there, like the thing is, my opinion about AI is that some of it is not terrible. It's only terrible when you're replacing people with it. You know, like it'd be cool if, you know, like all three of us, you know, we're playing with AI together. We're not working for a business or anything. We're just shooting. That's fun. But like when it's used like that, that's when it's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
like AI is good for shits and giggles and shits and giggles.
I mean, it is. It's just it's wild. I don't like AI.
Also, AI art is ugly and it looks bad.
Secret invasions. Sorry, just I didn't realize. I was like, at first, I'm like, okay, it's kind of cool because I thought maybe they did some like concept and they put it through an AI to make it more like that liquid art where it was kind of like blurring the lines between human and reality. I'm like, okay, the idea of it's kind of cool. Like, you know, you can't really, it's like unclear as to what it is. But then when I found out it was like 100% AI, I'm like, that's no.
How many commercials or ads have you guys received from like AI, like they're like regarding like facial like stuff? Like, have you guys? I'm going somewhere.
Well, I don't
with
think
it.
AI ever gave me a facial, but I think I did see a lot of AI like creation apps where
Why was that okay? Anything I say. Why was that fine?
I'm sorry. I took it.
You. You. I hate that Cameron laughed too, but when I said something, he's like, no, Colin, no.
Because what you say is like different.
I don't care. It was funny.
Whatever. I do see a lot of apps like that AI, like a lot of our friends when we were on the college program, when it was like around I think Thanksgiving, changed their profile pictures to them in like a knight in shining armor or like sci-fi things because of that AI photo app thing where you like upload 50 of your faces and it like makes something.
Because I asked, because I don't know if I told this story on the podcast. I think I just called you and I told you about it, but it was in, you know, broken sentences because I was just flabbergasted with what I witnessed. So there was this, I was, you know, binge watching YouTube, and there was this commercial of this Jenna Ortega, but then like
her in like a Spider-Man outfit or something.
No, and you're gonna have to let me fit. Yeah,
sorry.
But my eyes adjusted, and I realized it's like, no, this is like an AI, and it was like this scripted AI woman saying that like, if you want to live out your fantasies, and you know, I can be Jenna Ortega without like, you know, wearing a bikini at the beach, but it started getting more and more and more and more sexual, right?
I didn't. Yeah, you told me this. I didn't see that one. I saw one where
these ads.
I don't know what your algorithm is.
Terrifying.
I did see one where it was like
not good.
It was like the Mona Lisa talking. It was like, you want to hear how paintings would sound, or like, I don't know that one. Yeah. And then like on Twitter the other day, I saw Spider-Man trending. I'm like, oh, cool, new Spider-Man news. I don't know why. Majority of that was like AI photos of like actors and actresses and like AI made Spider-Man outfits. So one of them was like Jenna Ortega, and like I think Yuri Lowenthal was one of those people. It was like AI generated ones, but it was like
cool.
It was like Jenna Ortega in like a Wednesday Addams Spider-Man suit, and then it was a bunch of other ones I saw, and I didn't like get it. I just wasn't impressed. I don't know why it was trending.
Now, stuff like that, I'll have to see it. All right, but you said Yuri Lowenthal as Spider-Man. Like maybe those are cool. Like those are cool. Like fan arts of like, you know, actors and Spider-Man garbs, right? but like it's the people that like fucking abuse it, that like use it for everything,
Yeah, I hear you. Like
And
on
Elon Musk.
TikTok, I did the AI Spider-Man thing. I was like, I always want to see what it would look like. Didn't look bad, but that was it. I'm like, that's it. Like, I'm fine with this.
Real quickly, have you guys seen that Elon Musk's neural inhibitor chip, whatever it is, it's going into human trials?
Oh, good. I'd love to. I can't wait to see what horrible thing comes from this. If there's
Cain,
one
are you
person,
excited?
if there,
Me and
there's
Cameron are.
I would want less to put something in my body than Elon Musk.
My entire mentality goes back to that Bill Burr bit of like, just thin out the herd. I hope a lot more people die.
Elon Musk is a stupid person's idea of what a smart person is.
Didn't he like name his like kid Google Map directions or something? I don't know what it was.
11th child was like
Terrible.
he's a horrible father.
Also, he
is
is
it like
the most divorced man of all time. He is on Twitter every day, just seething.
For every
Like,
one wife he leaves,
oh,
Pete
it's-
Davidson goes up one girlfriend.
by the way, did you see the
That's
Pete
what I was.
Davidson
Yeah, that's what I was talking
line?
about.
We gotta kill him, man. We have to end him. He
what?
can't. You can't be a goofy white guy like that and date
There-
that many hot people.
There was the meme from
Unfair.
Breaking Bad with like he can't keep getting away with it.
Wakanda forever.
It's like there's no hard R, man. I didn't say it with the R. For shit,
Oh.
it's from his TV show.
An SNL skit.
Was it SNL skit? I
No,
thought it was from that TV that Peacock show he did.
yeah, it was the Peacock show.
I think it originated from an SNL skit.
Oh,
did it? Okay.
well,
I mean,
all I
that-
know is that I saw
that-
it from that. That was
yeah.
a clip I saw on him promoting that show.
It was great
Ugh.
though. That was a great 10 seconds of my life watching that.
Oh,
That was amazing.
I don't think
But
it's so.
what-
I like. What is Pete Davidson like? What's his like move?
Long dong.
He's
Bro.
funny. He's got a long penis.
Actually, I think he's funny. He has an average sized penis, but it's his personality. I think it's just
I
genuine.
don't think BDE with
He's
him
a
trending
good
was
guy.
average.
Work. I think he's just like a fun guy outside of work. That's it. I mean,
Plus, so many
have to
people
believe
hated
that.
him now. It's like you gotta see what all the fuss is about. You know,
It's like,
Yeah.
you know what? Hey, I'll be his next girlfriend just to kind
My
of see
mom-
what it would. What? What did you just say?
good for her.
yeah, good for her. My mom's.
What?
No, I'm being.
Oh,
It's a
well,
joke.
I don't want. Isn't he from like Jersey?
No, he's from.
No, he's from Staten Island.
Oh,
Staten Island.
no.
Remember the whole movie he made?
Well, I did. What is Staten Island but the Jersey of New York?
No, Jersey is the Jersey of New York.
Yeah,
It's like a second cousin.
Staten Island's that's its own meth baby.
Staten Island is the red-headed stepchild.
By the way, did you hear about that? Speaking of meth baby, did you hear about that lady that named her child Methamphetamine Rules?
Awesome.
And someone's like, so Crystal was just taken? like or child. Like, what is this babies and bad names in the last year and a half?
Well, let's go back to Elon Musk.
That's what I'm saying. I think he started a really bad trend. Brain chips and bad name for babies.
That's his next kid, brain chips.
100% is going to be Model X for his next kid or something like that. Whatever the next Tesla model is. Next kid's going to be Roadster.
Did you guys
Just
hear
a-
about him trying to get into Cyberpunk?
What? Like
He-
hold on, like the game or like
You're
the
gonna have
art
to
style?
keep that game away from him. It's gonna give him too many ideas.
Yeah.
So Grimes, his at the time wife, is in the game. I think she's like a radio person or something. And when she went to the studio, he showed up and demanded a cameo with a flintlock pistol. Like an old
Gotta buy Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it's weird as hell, man. Like look it up. It's
I
hilarious.
saw that thing of like an image of him. It was like an edited image of him in a flintlock pistol, but I thought it was just a gag.
No. I mean, it was his idea of a joke.
You know, kind of like that rich people mindset joke.
It just reminds
Okay.
me of that community of like, don't make jokes, you're bad at it.
Really? I mean, isn't his car the Cybertruck in the game?
No,
So why
It
is it
looks
called the
like so.
Cybertruck?
there's just there's just a lot of cars that might look like it. It's the future, man.
I thought it was because it was a partnership.
No.
Oh, I guess I'm just dumb.
We're all dumb here, man. Have you not listened to me?
I have, Colin. I have listened
Yeah.
to you many a
Your
night.
laugh was a confirmation.
Yeah. Quick thing. I feel like that's what I only say for transitions. I'm just gonna start saying transition. Transition. Michael Caine has retired from acting. Basically retired from acting. Hasn't officially gone out. In his words, I can't walk properly and all that. And he says, at least I've lived to be 90. I've had the best possible life I could have thought of.
He's 90?
Yeah.
Dude, looks
He
amazing.
looks
I thought he was
stupid good for
like
90. No, he looks great for 90.
Oh,
That does lead me to my
hug.
question. I need a hug from Mike. I need to hug him. But
You
what is his
killed
best role? What do you guys think is his best role? That's kind of the
oh,
because I think we
I'm
can
big
say I know
Alfred.
what you're gonna say. You're gonna say Alfred. I think we all agree his Alfred was really, really good.
Especially in The Dark Knight Rises, like that speech, whatever you guys think about The Dark Knight Rises, that scene alone of just him being like, I have cared for you since I first heard their cries.
Oh, was that okay?
Echo
I was thinking of
in the
that scene. I thought that was the Dark Knight.
Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But
I
like,
have-
I do know what the scene you're talking about, The
Yeah.
Dark Knight, when he's talking about him in the war. That was great.
Yeah.
Finn McMissile.
I hate you so much.
What is that?
The spy car
McMissile is
from
the
Cars
spy
2.
car from Cars 2.
Garrett, once I'm done with this story, please, for the love of God, send me this image because I need to put it here. Why did you tell Colin the story of when your family flew in from Florida and you went to hang out with them and you
So
stayed in possibly the best B&B or
my
Airbnb?
mom flew in to go to Disney while I was working there to like celebrate a birthday with her friends, not my mom's birthday,
That's right.
a friend's birthday. And they got an Airbnb, and my mom was like, "Come on, stay down. They have a room for you." And I was like, "Okay." So I go and I stay with them, but my room is a child's room, and it is themed entirely around Cars 2.
No.
Please send me it. I can put a better
I
image
am
if you
sleeping
text it
in
to
a
me.
Lightning McQueen bed. Next to me is a Francesco Bernoulli bed. I hate that I remember that name. Everything in the room was Cars. It was wild.
All of the DVDs are just copies of Cars 1, 2, and 3.
He
like
told
all
me
of
this.
them.
He told me this while I was driving us home from like Universal or something, and he just shows me this image. I'm crying, laughing while I'm driving. I almost crashed the car.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done it while you were driving. I should have known.
It's the fact that you're.
I slept in that room. I was too big for that bed. My feet were hanging off.
What gets me is it's not even the first Cars, or it's not even decorations of all the cars. It's just Cars.
Yeah.
And not even the good one. It's
No, it's so wild.
It's so bad. It's such a bad movie.
Makes me feel better about my decorations.
Yeah. I think Michael Caine's best role is Scrooge from The Muppets Christmas. Don't know why didn't know why you didn't pick that one, Cameron. I really thought you would have done that one.
So did I take it seriously?
No, I mean you're not wrong. I mean, Cameron. Oh, I mean, I was also gonna say his character from Secondhand Lion. Did you guys ever watch that movie?
No.
He's an enjoyable asshole in Now You See Me.
He was in that. He was also Austin Powers' dad, Mr. Nigel Powers.
Yeah. Wow.
We're gonna miss Michael Caine.
I'm gonna miss Michael Caine.
He has such a distinct British voice, Michael Caine.
Yeah, I didn't like the heist movie he did with Morgan Freeman, but he was. I mean, all three of them were great.
Have you seen it?
No,
No, it was
Going
a
Out in
That
different
is a
Style or
heist
something like
movie that also has Morgan Freeman.
that. Oh, he was in that.
that.
That is right.
That's a good point.
Oh,
No, but it was like the heist movie was about like
Going
these
in Style. That's right.
old men like in their old age.
Heist movie? I thought that
It-
was just like an old men just like walking around.
Desperate
kind
to
of.
pay the bills and come through for their loved ones, three lifelong pals, Alan Arkin, who passed away, Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, risk it all by embarking on daring bid to knock off the very bank that absconded their money.
Good for them, man.
Right? And they
hope they win.
follow through. They really, I mean, it's like Ocean's 98.
And Morgan Freeman has like a really great moment with a little girl that was gonna keep his like criminal side a secret. Like she was a homie in that movie.
Yeah, he was like having a heart attack, and she like helps the bank robber. So she's an
Wait, have you
accomplice.
guys seen this movie?
I was on a plane when I watched it. I was very
Yeah,
limited on what I could watch.
Plane movie.
Yeah,
Should've
plane
known.
movie. It was either that or like, I don't
If
know.
nothing else, it's a
Notting
great
Hill.
movie to get drunk to and watch with your friends if you wanted to. Like it has heart, but also it's these old robbing a bank is funny.
And Margaret's in it, so that's fun.
Margaret,
And Margaret.
oh,
Who's our next director? Tell me now.
Well, we're not there yet. Don't calm down a little bit. Calm down. There are some things I do want to talk about. Did you guys hear about Guillermo del Toro's Star Wars movie?
James, before I forget, what's our next director that
We're gonna get to a next director in a little bit.
Okay, Cameron, ask
You're
him.
gonna make a Java movie.
Yeah, so Guillermo del Toro was planned to make a Jabba the Hutt movie done in the style of The Godfather.
It kind of would have been
That would have been awesome. And to quote, said, "It's the character that looks the most
Yeah.
like me, and I love the idea of a Hutt type of mafia."
man.
I don't know why Del Toro had to call himself out like that. He's a beautiful looking man,
Man.
but a Jabba the
he
Hutt
has a sense
mafia
of humor.
movie.
He has a sense of humor.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, but like a Jabba the Hutt mafia movie would have been rad, like really cool.
You could have had it like, I don't know, I don't know if this would work in the Star Wars context, but like have it be like, I don't know. Wait,
The Godfather.
would it just be like all Jabba Hutts, or would you have like bounty hunters also carry the story?
It'd be like
I
The
think
Godfather.
it would just be Jabba. We don't even give him subtitles.
Could it be also like the little gross looking one from the Clone Wars movie?
Oh,
Stinky, whatever his name was.
I don't know. I want to pun him though.
Doesn't he kind of look like a booger that you just take out and just like squish and play with, you know, and then just like smear him on a wall as hard as possible?
No, I just want to like kick
You're
him
right.
through the uprights, field goal. You know, like give me some 3 points.
Have it upright. See, have it upright.
Cameron,
It's just
Cameron, I throw you Stinky. You're like, yeah, and then you just like punch it on the
I
ground.
fucking spike it.
Yeah.
That Clone Wars movie is bad.
I mean, I guess
It led to a good thing,
led
but
to
it
a
was
great thing.
You didn't need to tell me that movie was originally just planned 3 different episodes in one. You could tell.
clearly.
You can see it. No one needed to tell you. You didn't need to, oh, did you know that the Star Wars Clone Wars movie was actually going to be originally blah, blah. I know.
Yeah, it's very obvious it was 3 episodes combined to one movie. But it does like, I love the intro where you hear all like the clone communication like over like radio chatter.
I liked that planet.
I know Christophsis.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Yeah. Freaking Star Wars. I only remember that because it's one of my favorite Rex lines where it's like, yeah, I've known Ahsoka Tano from the Battle of Christophsis to the Sage of Mandalore. Like showing how great of a character she is. I like Ahsoka Tano. But yeah, Del Toro's gonna make a Jabba the Hutt movie. That would have been really cool.
Wait, he's going like he's making.
No, he was. It's canceled.
Oh,
It's been canceled for a while. Cam, why are you pointing
I
at the
thought he was.
There's been more canceled Star Wars projects by Disney than there have been all
Period.
Star Wars movies.
Yeah. Were you excited for the Rogue Squadron movie by Patty Jenkins?
I just want to see a Star Wars movie again. I want to go to a theater, see the scroll like.
Well, I can't say it. I was gonna say recently you could have gone to the theater.
No, I'm not paying money to go watch an episode of a TV show in the theater. That was the dumbest thing.
I don't know. I okay. Oh, I can't believe I'm defending this.
Your
Actually,
scab squared. Go on.
I am saying that I am gonna retract everything I say because
Let me ask you this:
there's
are you
not a
talking
way I
about
can.
like the volume of what that episode carried? You would like to see on a bigger screen than your TV?
Yeah,
Okay, that I'll
because of
give you.
a certain like a few certain
There's the
moments,
great moments that happened in that episode. I would like to see
you
on a
know.
bigger screen than what happened
And if
on
there's
my
an
TV.
opportunity to go do it, I could. It's
I
not a
get it.
necessity.
No, I get it. But like, if I was like, let's say, going to see a movie and they're like, "Hey, everyone bailed. Do you want to watch something else?" I'd be like, "Yeah, throw that up for funds." I
Like
probably,
I like living in a world where for a change, a certain company I could actually say is that's a good move. I like that.
I get that, but I want to be able to have enough money and do it DiCaprio.
Cameron, we're not actually
We're not
arguing.
even arguing.
We're not
You're
actually
throwing up the
arguing.
calm down image.
We're good friends.
This is like his
I don't
quiet
think.
sign for golf.
Hold on, but wait, hold on. Actually, while we're on this topic, James, have we actually ever been in a real argument? I can't think of one.
Not like really. Like you and I have gotten heated on purpose. Like a few episodes, 2 episodes ago, when you're talking about your buddy working, well, your buddy that was cousins with Mag. Who was it? Who'd you work at the comic store with? Who was the cousin of?
Oh,
Who was it?
Jennifer Connelly's
Yeah,
cousin.
you working Jennifer Connelly's cousin. I'm like, I don't remember that, and I didn't. But then I was like, I'm gonna have some fun with this, and then that's what you got in the episode. But no,
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever like genuinely had an argument.
Oh, it's
I'm
just
fine
like
with that.
we're just two idiots. Just
Cameron, get your gross fingernail out of the camera.
Who is our next director? I must know.
No, that's not. We're not there yet. You guys got to calm down. Just calm down. It'll happen naturally.
This is like my first time losing
I
my
know.
virginity.
Yeah.
Like just take your time. It's like no, I want to go it now.
Yeah, I get you. So it says Seven was released a few years ago on last Friday, which you guys can go check out episode 20. We talk about David Fincher's best movie. But how long ago was Seven made? When was Seven
What the
made?
fuck are you doing?
95. Yeah. So 28 years ago, Seven came out. Cameron.
I'm going crazy.
You're like that. You're like that. Like the little girl that was like watching the fire from the lighter and just. Cameron's a pyro.
Imagine.
Really funny if he like lights his shirt on fire.
This is a really good joke for a audio podcast.
Fire.
How would,
Suicide Squad 2016.
yeah, thanks for that reference, Colin. We needed
You're
a
welcome.
Captain Boomerang one.
Release the air cut.
No. Why is that a funny joke, Cameron, for audio listeners?
Because they can't see it.
Oh, well. You do know on Spotify they have videos, right?
Well,
Only on Spotify.
That is true. Most people listen on Apple Podcasts, anyways, from our listeners' stuff. Cameron's really into this fire thing.
Transition.
Fire. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Thank you, Cameron. Thank Colin. Wolverine versus Predator is out right now. We talked about that maybe about a month ago.
We did.
And it's officially out for sale right now. And as well, they released new images of the Marvel Zombies comic, Black, White, and Blood, coming out this October 25th.
Pre-ordered that one. I'm gonna get the. Well,
really
actually,
good.
I think is it actually pre-order? I think it was one of the comics I pre-ordered, but it's those comics come with like a giant treasury edition. I'm getting that.
Nice. So I'm actually excited about that. Maybe you can incorporate your Marvel Zombies thing into the D&D. If you want to use that stuff.
If it's good, because they also released some ass Marvel Zombies comics in the past. I can't remember the last good one.
Yeah. No, well, Cameron's lighting.
And the What If episode doesn't count, James.
I liked it. Cameron, are you doing like a pagan ritual? What are you doing?
Is this Hereditary?
No, I think it's that one episode of Riverdale.
Like, gotta bleep that one out. Sorry.
What do you mean?
Okay, it's
movie that's out.
Oh, okay.
Out. Gonna have to bleep that one.
I gotcha. Cameron looks really good in Candlelight.
I, are you just?
It really genuinely looked like you're about to burn your chin. Do the
This
thing.
is-
Put the fire out with your fingers.
Ew, no, I don't want to hurt myself.
Just lick them.
No, just lick them.
Yeah, you gotta lick them.
I'll just go.
Oh, I thought he was gonna breathe in.
So
And just a little fun thing: Freddie Mercury's original notes for Bohemian Rhapsody on the 11th was sold in the UK. So originally titled Mongolian Rhapsody, sold for I want you guys to guess. Guess in US dollars. Just guess
in
that.
US dollars.
It's very close to what it was in pounds, so you're not gonna be far off.
2 trillion.
Okay.
Is it in the millions?
Yes. That's the one thing I'm gonna tell you.
20 million.
1.3 million.
Ah, man, I was off.
I mean, a little bit, but it sold in the UK for 1.1 million pounds. I feel like that's a little low.
Oh man, I was off.
I just feel like that's a little low for one of the greatest songs ever really written.
Yeah, but also like, I don't know.
I don't know either, but I just
How many rich people do you think would have like paid more than 1 million for that?
if I had Bill Gates's money, I would have spent all of my money on that thing.
Oh
Easily.
yeah, and not Hot Toys.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Hot Toys came out, I think, with the best actual figure of all time. The Hobie Brown figure is so good. I am not kidding. I'm gonna sell that Mandalorian for the money for that.
Hey guys, he's had the Mandalorian for years, and me and Cameron both agree that you should probably just keep it and
get it again.
Get rid of other shit. Why?
Like what? What could I get rid of?
What if you can't get it next time?
Then I'll be fine knowing I have Hobie Brown, my favorite Spider-Man, as a figure from Hot Toys. I will die a happy man.
I just don't think you need to sell it, man.
I just don't think you understand how much I need that figure.
I've been to your room. You have other shit to get rid of.
I have one other Hot Toy figure. I have smaller trinkets that mean a lot to me. I could sell my bed.
Let me see the Mando figure.
Hold on.
Bust it out.
It's big. All right, hold on. Give me a second. I
Oh,
gotta take my headphones off.
about the Mandalorian figure.
Hold on. I'm just gonna send an image. Hold on. Let me just do that instead.
Or you can just put it up live. Yeah, got it right there. Yeah, so me and Cameron agree that this guy's a dumb for even selling the Mandalorian figure. Complete and utter disrespectful. He is not being smart. He's thinking with his heart and not with his head. All right, I get it. Howie Brown's a great.
All right, hold on. I got an image. I'm gonna send it in the group chat because I'm genuinely serious. I'm willing to part ways with it if it means I get that Hobie figure.
We're glad that you're back. It was just awkward silence. We didn't say a word.
Well, that's not. That's awesome. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to re-listen.
Counted y'all on y'all to fill in the gaps sometimes.
You know what? I did actually, and you know.
Okay, it's sent. Go take a look because I'm not kidding when I say I'm willing to part ways. I'll even throw in the box for those who are willing to get it. Comes with 2 baby Yodas, the floating pram, the base, Mando himself, the pulse rifle, the pistol, and a vibroblade, as well as a tracking beacon.
So all those other figurines that you're knocking over in this video.
That's so cool. Why would you want to get rid of that?
Because I have a 501st, but Hobie Brown is cooler.
When is the Hot Toy coming out?
I don't know. I don't think they updated their website yet.
Okay, so you already have time to save.
Colin, I don't. If I do it on pre-order, I can do the payments by the month. You know that, right?
Monthly payments for an action figure.
But the thing is, they don't have interest, and you only pay like a flat fee every 4 months, and then you get the figure. It's actually no, I'm serious. Sideshow has incredible payment plans. They don't go up in interest. So let's say you want to buy the Ahsoka Tano figure for for $250. You could pay interest free for only $75 a month for maybe 4 months.
And you don't do that? And you don't want to do that?
I didn't for the first 2 I got. There's like 75 1 month, 75 the next month, 75 the third, 75 the fourth, and then by that next month you have the figure.
So you don't want to do that?
I can't afford even that. And I don't know how much Hobie's gonna cost. It's not even out yet.
Okay. Don't start thinking about selling Mandalorian.
I'm 100% considering it. And we also have the Bully Maguire, the updated Scarlet Witch one that came out. And see, now you're on my side with Bully
Well,
Maguire.
no, I can afford it.
Whatever.
I can afford.
I bet you can't because there's so much money.
I bet you can.
Let me ask you this: can you drop $350 right now? Just right now?
I can. Yeah,
you can.
I save, James.
Cameron brought the photo out again.
Cameron, we are not fighting.
It was like this. It was like.
Sounds like it.
Whatever. Cameron's only response to that thing the last night we were talking was, "You got to get a cheaper hobby."
Yeah.
This is my hobby, but you're right.
Comics are cheap.
I don't have any room for books. Don't you dare say it. Cameron, get the image ready. I swear to. I'm getting a little lightheaded from that one. Okay. Either way, there's a lot of good hot time.
I'm drinking. Yeah, I am.
Like the guy from Parasite, the eyes just coming out of the corner. Way to go. Some other things. Lost premiered 19 years ago yesterday. Cameron, were you a big fan of Lost? So yeah,
I was lost for the first time right before I went on my first plane. Terrible idea. I was mortified the entire plane ride.
Sure. Okay.
What was that Robert Pattinson movie where it ends and he's actually at the Trade Center?
Remember Me.
Wow.
No reason for me to bring it up. I just want to remind it. Anyway, so you watched Lost for the first time.
Yeah. I was a big fan of Lost. I haven't watched it in a very, very long time, but I very much am a fan of Damon Lindelof. I think he's rad.
Yes. Cameron, you watched their Damon's Watchmen series, right? What do you think of it?
I think it's very good.
Good.
I think it's great.
Okay. All right. Good. You're on my side again.
Damien who? Lindelof?
He made my favorite show, The Love.
His name is Damon Lindelof. Just type in Damon and then Lin and then it should pop up.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't. I don't remember who this was. Oh, he did The Watchmen. He did The Hunt.
He also wrote a Marvel comic, Ultimate Wolverine, Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk. That's the iconic comic where
Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk. Way to go,
you
dude.
see where he tears apart Wolverine in half. It's a weird comic.
He also wrote Miss Davis.
That's new. That new show. I need to watch that.
Yeah. All right. For the long-awaited return, we're gonna wrap up here. Longer-awaited answer. The next director. We're gonna play the guessing game here, like we do every time. Bug-eyed Cameron. Who do you think it is?
Guillermo del Toro.
Okay. Colin.
That was my guess too.
Pick a different
one. Zack Snyder.
Wrong on both. Since Prisoners turned 10 the other day. Denis Villeneuve. Denis.
Like Saint Denis.
Oh, Denis Villeneuve. That's our next director. So that had to be roll credits on episode 21, I believe, on Tu-Vie podcast. Next week we're gonna be talking about Denis Villeneuve. Better do your homework, Colin. So many good movies.
Oh, I don't, dude. This is extra credit for me.
And you know what, Colin? You know what? Here's the thing. I'm gonna task you I'm gonna get in close, Colin.
Okay. All right.
The first movie.
Okay. All right.
First movie I'm gonna task you is you have to watch Dune.
Okay.
You have to watch it all the way through.
Have you not watched Dune?
Also, I want you to come in a little bit.
Hold on. And Colin, no surprises. No surprises when you watch Dune. No surprises.
All right, I want you to come in a little bit closer to me. All right, okay. No, move your fucking head closer to the camera.
I only have so much room.
Oh yeah, well, you just made room. Perfect.
Okay.
I was fucking busy this week. It was hard for me to even watch Parasite.
Excuses don't equal answers, Colin. So just
the reasons.
Okay. Light your camera on fire.
Fucking Ripley from Aliens.
Wait for you, bitch. Can you imagine that that's what actually Ripley fought the xenomorph with, was just one
Just
little
fucking fighter.
It's just like,
Oh God, Cameron. You
how'd
should
you
have been
moan?
you should have been there when my mom and stepdad were fighting and you just come in with the lighter. Ah!
Like, Cameron was so taken back, but you moaned of Ripley.
Wait,
When you were like getting off the high of the laugh, you're like, and Cameron's just. I think Cameron's a
Fire
pirate.
is cool, guys.
so were you the kid with the magnifying glass burning ants?
I think he's a
No,
pyromaniac. I think he just likes how like every time you go to the store, do you go to the lighter and just make sure it works?
No.
Oh, well.
I
That'll
set
have
the
to be end credits of the Tu-Vie podcast. Thank you guys for watching. You guys be sure to check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere else you get podcasts. We're there. Also check us out on TikTok and Instagram. Links are gonna be in the description. So yeah, next week is Denis Villeneuve. Go watch your stuff so you guys can watch with us. Thanks for watching. See you guys
You
next time.
say his
Denis
wrong
Villeneuve.
every time. No, it's Villeneuve.
Villeneuve? I've said it 4 times and I got it right.
I've tried to correct you every time.
You know, like when you say a name for so long or something for so long that when you get told the other way to say it, it's really hard to bounce back with. Denis Villeneuve.
It's a fake name. So it's not real.
It's a stage
Fuck
name.
him.
Made up.
Thanks for watching.